Thank you. That was the beginning of my preaching. So it's not everything about Wambugu apples. I need also to know that you need that. Now, Wambugu apples. As many of you have done a lot of videos talking about when it start fruiting, the care that you're supposed to take. But I would say that Wambugu apples from 9 months, once you plant today, within 9 months or 1 year, so because some of the climate maybe it can take longer, and it cannot go beyond 1 year or 1 year and a half. So that is the duration that you get for Wambugu apples to start fruiting. You need a lot of care, and I will say that Wambugu apple or the venture that you are doing is not just planting a tree and go. Someone said, I don't know whether it's you, ma'am, you talked about the mango. No, it's our teacher. I don't know where she. Oh, yeah, that the mango will just flower and vanish. Even this one, I don't expect this tree, the way I'm looking at it, that it will flower and then have a lot of mango. Why? Tony is here. I'll tell him. He doesn't put the manure. These trees need manure and water. That water helps the flowers, the buds that are holding the flowers, to hold until to the maturity, the 3 months. But this one, only a few 10 that will remain there. Even look at that end. Those ones are now trying to dry off because the manure is not there and the watering has not been regular. So, but we have that thing that tree is a tree, like just a tree. Even this one, they need that manure. Where do they feed? That is where we forget. I visited Israel like 2 or 3 months ago, and those people are very serious. They use tanks. They don't, because like the farm we visited in Kibbutz, it's 350 hectares. And it is owned by a family. Oh my goodness. And they are rich. Money is good. Who told you money is not good? Let me tell you, that family is rich. And you know, I was so proud, eh? You know, we have seen engineers, pilots, they are very rich, eh? But seeing a farmer who owns a pack house, a big pack house in the farm, 350 hectares. The father, who is managing the forklift, taking the fruits to the trucks. They pack almost 17 trucks a day. The 20 feet containers. You see that long one? And they don't export for local use in Israel. Let me tell you, that man was either 101 or 107 years. 107 years. And he's very swift. He's the one managing the forklift. The son, who is, I think, 87 or 80 something, the son, he's the one managing the packing, managing their kids who are packing and grading and all that. And now the son of that son is the one managing in the farm together with their wives. And I was like, wow, so Africa, we have been duped or something. We only know that all of us should go to an office. Let me tell you the car that we were. You know, these are material things. Are you taking money? Where are you taking money? You buy a good car. You have a nice house, eh? You eat well. You're not taking money to heaven. Or we shall go to heaven with money. No, you're using them. The cars that you're using, oh God, you sit and you're like, wow. I'm a farmer. Yeah, I want to be a farmer even tomorrow. No. Then we went to the farm. God. You cannot see the end of the farm on the plantation. They have done plants, they have done pears, they have done apples, they have done what? Apricot, nectarine, and we're looking like this. And I could not even mention I'm a farmer. How? 350. Can I say about 5 acres? No, I said I'm a visitor. I want to see. I could not even, because I didn't want them to ask, how big is your farm? Seeing the 300.
How much space do you have?
Yes. No. I said, I'm just a visitor.
Yes.
So let me tell you, the farm looked so nice. And most of us, we know how Israel is. You cannot even say here is was, I don't know, sand, I don't know. Don't even mention to Israel. The farm is rocks, full of sandy soil. It's a desert. And the farm, you look like this, you say, oh my goodness. And the spacing, they are doing 1 meter, 1 meter from one hole to the other, and then the 3 meters. 3 meters is to allow the harvesting machine. They cannot have, people are harvesting, the trucks is going through, people are throwing the fruits inside, others are packing in the carton, and then they go to the pack house to that old man who is forklifting and making sure everything is okay in the pack house. They mix the tanks, big tanks, with the organic manure. There's somehow they do the cow dung, all that, and then they put it into a solution. So they open a tank, they open a tap, and then the water will go through to, because I was asking them, how do you manure such a farm? They don't do manure. They do it, they make it a solution because it's big, eh? Yeah. You know, for me, for 5 acres, you just hire like 20 young men and then you're done. So they put it into solution. They open the tap and then the watering happen. So as they water, the organic manure is getting to the plants. So you see fruiting like it's something you cannot even imagine. And the harvesting is massive. That man is an old man. He was the one who was taking us to the farm. So he would stop. He's the one driving, and he was driving crazy because he want to drive you, show you, and go back to the pack house. So he would tell us, let's go to the pack house and see how they are packing. So by the time he's sitting on the table, and it is the farm, the office is the farm. By the time I wake up, he has gone 2 corners. You cannot even see him. And I was looking like, go to Kenya or go to Africa. Like a 40 years person will be seated like this. By the time he gets to the corner, is tomorrow. He has disappeared. And I was telling my husband, look at this old man. He's walking like a small boy. And let me tell you, because he's so active here in mind. You know why? He has made a lot of money, and 2 minutes for him, it's worth it. I'm telling you. He's packing for Israel. They don't export. They supply in Israel. And the market is huge. So please, as you do this, let me tell you, I'm going to guide you on how you're going to make market here in Uganda. And also, we are going to combine together as Uganda and Kenya. Very soon, let me just go there. Very soon, I think in the next 2 months, we'll be having the value addition machine. We'll be doing apple crisps. That it's not dried, it's freeze dried. Yeah, so we fry them and then we freeze dry them. They can be in the shelf for the next 5 years. So the market is quite okay. We have market in Spain. In Spain, in the Brussels, I hope the name, and also the Dubai. And we'll be packing. We have been, those who are doing avocados, you know that most of Kenyans, they are coming for them and pack them. So the same, you'll be using those trucks to collect all the apples. And then if the market will not be enough, or there remain some apples, so we'll pick them and pack them in the freeze-dried machine. And then we'll supply in the shops here in Kenya and Dubai, Spain and Brussels. So that one is a guarantee that we'll be able to have the market. And let me tell you, if all of us came here to Tony's farm and find the apples there, I tell you, you see how they are fruiting. Don't you think you go back home with 10 kilos? No, just think. I've done this in other countries like Zimbabwe. We form this meeting, we come, we buy all the fruits. And by posting and taking photos, we are very good at that. Other people were saying, please bring me 2 kilos, bring 10 kilos. Within, 2 hours, there was nothing in 2 acres farm. Everything was done. Even to date, the owner of that farm, he has never struggled with the fruits. Every time, please, do you have the fruits? Oh, please, do you have? Every time. He harvests, all of them gone. So sometimes it's us who create the market. Don't think of that special market. I just want to open your mind. Yeah. Because networking is powerful. Because you can have your fruits here, but it's only the neighbors who are here. And they can do as well what they are doing at doctor's place. Jumping and go. But that other person there need network to know that Tony's has some apples. Us, we have never struggled with the market. People are coming to our farm like, and calling Zushini, those who know Zushini, they have been taking our fruits. There's another one called, there's Mzungu, a white guy who takes, it's called Green Spoon. Those are the market that you can go online and see them. And they ask, please, do you have fruits in Tanzania, in Uganda? They have their trucks coming here for matoke and all that. So they also, please, if you have network there, give us. So please, can you remove the word market in your mind? Your work is to farm and produce them. You just give me a call and we just collect all the fruits. This is something that have been there even, I think online, it's called internet will never lie. I think you can see farmers who have been doing Wambugu apples, even in Kenya. Have you ever seen one complaining? You know, complaint should be there and it should tell you, you are just telling us to do this and the market is not there. I believe Uganda is a net importer of apples as much as Kenya it is. And people are looking for quality and organic fruits. And this is what we are doing. Eating organic, even if you use other things like 10 times, you cannot match with the organic fruits. I'm telling you that. Because the value of that fruit, it's good. I know even if it's not sweet, you know what you're eating. Tony has no time to spray this thing. So when you eat that guava, you are eating something very, very organic. And it's also helping your health. So for the market, please don't even struggle.